No. Come here.
This is the radio.
Come here, baby J. Here, hold the mic. Yeah, go ahead. This is episode 27.
So it's episode 27 with Big Jazz and Don Radio.
Ooh, I like that. Shout out to Baby J.
Okay, I'm Big Jazz.
What's up, Big Jazz?
What's going on?
Welcome to Don Radio.
It's a pleasure. I've been waiting.
All right, so we said when we first started this, we're gonna start this off with just talking about the Nashville shooting. Tragic situation. But do you see how they trying to turn this all around and make it a transgender issue?
See, that's what I was saying. I didn't follow the actual story, and I got reasons as to why I didn't. Because that's an emotional thing for not only the kids, but us being parents. We both got kids.
Yeah.
I remember the last shooting that involved kids. It was, you just think about you sending your kids to school to go learn, and then boom, they not coming home no more. A place they supposed to be safe.
I think that's the main thing that be running through my mind is the parents who rush to the school just to make sure it wasn't their kid that got shot. You know what I mean? Because that's the hardest drive of your life. You running red lights. I can't even imagine.
Me either.
You can't even send your kids to school no more.
Well, you can't say that. I would say they need to start back with the security and the metal detectors. At one point they did in the early 2000s.
They said this school didn't even have a security guard.
Because not many schools feel like they need to.
How can you feel like that with what's been going on this is not the first school shooting.
It's not, but it's the unthinkable.
If I'm running a school, it's not the unthinkable because we've seen it happen. All it takes is one time for me to see it, for me to know it's real.
I agree with that.
Rest in peace to all of them.
Definitely prayers out to the family.
It was 3 9-year-olds and 3 teachers.
And that's what I'm saying. I got a 9-year-old. So
it's all right. That's all right.
Just imagine, for the past, I say since COVID, I tried to return my kids, and at one point they was doing these 30-second rounds, and 2 of my kids got caught in the midst of it on defense. They defended themselves and they suspended them. So I went there and I'm like, what do you expect the kid to do if some kid walk up and hit them?
Right, exactly.
We teach our kids naturally, if somebody hit you, hit back. It ain't often that is gonna tell somebody no more because you in that mode where you gotta be on defense.
But it's always been like that though. It's always been like that though. But it's like they feel like we live in some play world versus the real. This is the real world where real things happen.
So I was touching on bases that I took my kids out. They did online school for the most part, but what I can say that I learned that wasn't fair to them. They missed their social life with their friends. Everything.
A lot of parents do say that. Just interacting with their age group. They missed. So I think the fear is that they grow up not knowing how to interact with their peers.
I disagree because we got social media.
Damn. Yeah.
And the kids that's using
that's very
I would say
true.
the COVID babies and the kids that's using technology now are more advanced than we was at their age.
Because we didn't have all of that.
We didn't.
We didn't have all of that. You know, we look like Bebo, MySpace, and Crush Spot. That shit kind of like it crept up on us. But look, it was still it was still like kind of censored. You couldn't do.
Because if you had some music on your page, that junk was.
That's look, the main thing. Look, if somebody went to your page, they wanted to see what song you had playing, the pictures and all of that.
And low key, we was learning how to build websites then because you had to go.
Oh, that's very true.
And put it on your page and then check and make sure it was looking the way you want
That
it to
is
be
very. I didn't even realize that we was learning how to create a profile.
Exactly.
Ultimately, learning how to make a resume.
Exactly.
You learn how to make a resume. You learn how to present yourself to the world.
What was your song?
Oh man, you gonna put me on blast? Okay, I'll tell you. I think on Bebo or my crush. I don't remember which page it was.
Chris Spot was the one that was known for the music.
No, it wasn't just that because Bebo was the same way.
I ain't have a Bebo. I had MySpace and Crush Spot.
I had a Bebo, a Crush Spot. I didn't have Black Planet.
I
ain't have Black Planet. Oh shit, Jasmine's spilling the liquor everything.
Because that's what I was. It was Black Planet.
It was Black Planet. It was Crush Spot, MySpace, Bebo. This is before Twitter and all that other shit. This before all that other shit. I had my Bebo pay. My song was Out of My System with Bow Wow and T-Pain.
Wow.
Straight up and down. Straight up and down. What was yours?
Okay.
I
ain't got that good of a memory, but my last one was
it wasn't that long ago.
Shoot. I'm just saying my last one was artist. I don't know what it is that you done.
Ain't that it's a female R&B group?
It's the name of the
SWV.
SWV.
Oh, shout out to SWV, man. Yeah, see, we had old souls when we was kids anyway.
Yeah, and we was monitored, and we knew not to do too much because
it was a certain line.
Family member messing around, stumble across your page is what you doing. Nowadays kids got access to TikTok. They got
first of all, they got phones. That's number one. We ain't had no phones.
Yeah.
And we could rarely use the computer. Remember the computer? It was one computer in the house.
And it was in a designated area.
It was in the
everybody had to take turns, and you mess around and go to that history.
Boy, and look, this when people probably didn't know how to delete their history.
But yeah, technology and the era was definitely different. But we gotta, think about what our parents was telling us when we was growing up. History repeats itself in a different way. It's gonna change. Yeah.
All right, so look, this is what I want to do. I want to get into a record real quick, and then we're going to come right back. That's cool, Jazz?
I'm down with that.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Don Radio. Let's get into it. Whoa. Yeah. 313 baby. Don. Watch what I tell you, motherfuckers, cause I'm up next. I keep my ears to the street like Funk Flex. You playing checkers, so I guess you said fuck chess. I'm making all the right moves, that's why them niggas upset. Watch what I tell you, motherfuckers, cause I'm up next. I keep my ears to the street like Funk Flex. You playing checkers, so I guess you said fuck chess. I'm making all the right moves, that's why them niggas upset. I've been grinding, I've been working. You been faking, you been perping. I've been watching, I've been learning. I never quit, the wheel keeps on turning. I've been patient, I've been waiting. Staying focused, never hating. I took something good and I turned it into greatness. And now it's my turn, that ain't up for no debating. Fuck what you had, can't be living in the past tense, nigga. If it don't make money, then it don't make sense, nigga. Can't nothing in this world turn me into no bitch, nigga. You put your money on Don, you gon' be a rich nigga. Hey, watch what I tell you, motherfuckers, cause I'm up
next. I keep my ears to the street like Funk Flex. You playing checkers, so I guess you said fuck chess. I'm making all the right moves, that's why them niggas upset. Watch what I tell you motherfuckers, cause I'm up next. I keep my ears to the street like Funk Flex. You playing checkers, so I guess you said fuck chess. I'm making all the right moves, that's why them niggas upset.
Worldwide superstar, niggas knew that. I've been a rebel from the start with pretty tits and booty fat. Climbing up the wave is honey, lick my Winnie the Pooh. Jesse Rabbit with the curves, iconic Betty Boop. All these bitches can't compare to me, check the stats. Look at me, your life's a tragedy, ha, know that. She devil of the industry, acrobat. Nah, bitch, keep that energy. On a different wave, your favorite rapper couldn't compete. My booty soft, empathy, a few M's for a fee. Killing rappers on beat, fuck these phonies. These niggas so homely, set it off, nigga, cause I'm stoned ass.
Watch what I tell you motherfuckers, cause I'm up next. I keep my ears to the street like Funk Flex. You playing checkers, so I guess you said fuck chess. I'm making all the right moves, that's why them niggas upset. Watch what I tell you motherfuckers, cause I'm up next. I keep my ears to the street like Funk Flex. You playing checkers, so I guess you said fuck chess. I'm making all the right moves, that's why them niggas upset.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was yours truly, featuring the one and only Nadia Payne. We gotta pay our respects to Nadia Payne for being one of the hardest female rappers out of Detroit, Michigan.
I did that. I like it.
Oh yeah. Jazz in here cleaning up the mess she made. She spilled some liquor. It's all right. So actually, no, she didn't spill liquor. She spilled she didn't spill liquor. She spilled Red Bull. Ultimately, the same thing.
I don't agree.
I don't agree. All right. So you know what? Actually, it is a topic that I wanted to bring to the forefront, and I guess you a good person to bring this up. Well, you can probably give me some insight. So, how do you feel about friends who don't support what you doing or what you have going on? Like friends who don't share your shit, like your shit, friends who don't, post about it, or friends who don't spend money with you. Are they really your friends? Real shit. I want to know.
Okay. So, I feel like this. If I want to see you win, and I feel like if a person don't support you, that they don't believe in you.
I feel the same way.
Because 9 times out of 10, they see these celebrities, everything is, take off and start trending because a celebrity posted and it be reshared. Even these viral statuses.
Yeah.
You see one person share it and they got a lot of likes, they go ahead and write it on their status and everybody get to sharing it. But I'm not going to say that I really experienced that. Not being supported.
So your friends show you love with what you do.
Yeah.
So
I feel like the most love is shown with support.
But see that's my thing though, because let me just give you a little bit of my history with a lot of these people. It's people who don't support my shit at all. Certain people then told me they're about to go support it and still don't do it. But hold on. And then what happens is, like, they don't support it, they don't show no love, but then they start coming out with whatever their thing is, whatever they trying to sell, whatever they trying to promote. And you know what I do? I show love, I share it, I repost it, I like it, I spread the word about it, because I feel like you gotta practice what you preach. Even though they not supporting me, let me just show them what a real friend look like. You know what I mean?
I agree. But I was gonna also say this: your number one supporter should always be yourself. And what I noticed with you,
yeah, that's true. I agree.
See you share your own stuff, but then you gotta think broad. You know what I'm saying? Like we was touching on the topic about these karaoke places, and you know,
Yeah,
I got a question
yeah.
for you. Off subject, but still on the same subject. I got a question for you.
I'm listening.
At what age did you discover that you love music?
Oh, I was a little bitty ass kid. I'm talking about I couldn't have been older than let me really think. When did Country Grammar come out? Nelly first album, Country Grammar came out 2000, the year 2000. I was born in 93. So I was 7 when Country Grammar came out, when Word of Mouth by Ludacris came out, when Invincible by Michael Jackson. I remember all of my favorite albums as a kid. So I was writing raps in the back of my elementary classrooms.
Okay, so now I'm about to tell you this because when you, as a person, discover that it's something that you love to do, it don't even matter about the support no more because your main goal is to get to the next level and you focus. I'm only saying this because
I agree completely.
I took a career change since we're talking about what we love to do.
Yeah.
And I went from school bus driver for 4 years to starting all over in college to be a chef, taking culinary art.
Something you should have been doing since you was 17.
Something I should have been doing
yeah.
because that was something I love to do. But sometimes we get caught up in the work world and it's about the dollars at that time that maintain the bills that we have. And we become enslaved in the mind with working to pay the next bill instead of doing something that we like to do.
So we think more about paying, like you said, paying the next bill, staying ahead of the next financial strain versus like what we really want to accomplish with our life.
So look at these people, Denzel Washington, Tyler Perry, those people who came from nothing with no supporters and they still did what they had to do to get to the big
look at them now.
Look at them now. And they can look back on all the many closed doors and no's that they got.
Yeah.
That they got their own stuff going on. Look at Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry is like he is a prime example of Black excellence. And you know what? It ain't like the shit was easy. They made it hard for this guy. Yeah. And look, the people who made it hard for him was the people who looked just like him. Black people made it hard for him. Gave him a hard time about this and this and that. But he ain't listening to none of that shit.
And that's what I'm saying. So it don't even really matter about the supporters. When you know you good at what you do, you gonna keep doing it because eventually it's gonna catch.
Yeah. Eventually it's all gonna make sense.
It's gonna come together.
But you know what? This is why, and I gotta agree with, Charlamagne the God, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He got like a book, and a chapter in that book is called Fuck Your Dreams. Now, let me tell you why I agree with it. Because the way he break it down is he's saying, fuck your dreams that's not really your dreams.
Exactly.
So he's not saying like the real shit that you truly supposed to, the shit you're destined to do. He ain't saying fuck that. He's saying this distraction that's in front of you, this dream you chasing after that they ain't even realistic for you. Fuck your dreams. Like all the fuck your dreams. Fuck your dreams. All right, so you know what? This is what we gonna do. How long? We going on about 20 minutes, Jazz.
That's good stuff.
Okay, so you know what? Let's get into some more music, and we gonna come right back.
Even when I'm feeling beat down, I know I gotta get up, get up, get up, get up. Remain solid, 10 toes on the ground. I just can't give up, give up, give up, give up, give up. Even when I'm feeling beat down, I know I gotta get up, get up, get up, get up. Remain solid, 10 toes on the ground. I just can't give up, give up, give up, give up. Now I've been through so much adversity, feel like somebody's cursing me. My demons niggas like to circle me to steal my joy like burglary. Imagine someone talking shit and they don't know you personally. No matter what I do, it seem like they just want the worst for me. But people gon' say anything. Yeah, they talk a lot of shit, but I ain't with the back and forth and I don't do the politics. Most of the times I feel like I'm the realest nigga around this bitch. No matter what I'm going through, I gotta get up out the shit. Time to get it poppin'. The grind is never stopping. Giving up is not an option, man. You know just how we rockin'. All these niggas watching, they scheming and they plotting. I've been taking all these hits, it felt like a nigga boxing. Walking around feeling numb, like a nigga taking meds. I ain't trying to talk to nobody, man. All my texts on red. Dealing with so much and so much shit up in my head. You ever wake up and you just don't feel like getting out the bed? Yeah, but even when I'm feeling beat down, I know I gotta get up, get up, get up, get up. Remain solid, 10 toes on the ground. I just can't give up, give up, give up, give up, give up. Even when I'm feeling beat down, I know I gotta get up, get up, get up, get up. Remain solid, 10 toes on the ground. I just can't give up, give up. I'm finna go in right here. Give up. Give up, stressed out, and it's okay to be. All that mean is y'all can relate to me. You got something on your chest you wanna say to me. Man, I'm tired of y'all niggas trying to play with me. I had to guess, it's just my test. I'm way too blessed to feel so stressed. I don't know what's next. Gotta keep my eyes out for these demons trying to eat up my flesh. Yes, I dream real big. You can't stop this shit. Man, watch me do my thing. Yes, I'm gon' talk my shit. Even though you really wanna hate, boy, you can't knock this shit. You can plug up every light in your house, boy, you are not this lit. Man, I been had ambition. Fuck all that hoping and wishing. When y'all niggas was bitching, I was cooking up in that kitchen. Niggas thought I went missing, cause I was out here on a mission. Stay loyal, no switching. Snakes in the grass, stay hissing. Everything can change, fam, soon as a nigga blink. That's why I don't really give a damn about what you niggas think. That's why everybody smoking, that's why everybody drink. Cause life be throwing everything at you but the kitchen sink. Even when I'm feeling beat down, I know I gotta get up, get up, get up, get up. Remain solid, 10 toes on the ground. I just can't give up.
Listen,
give
man,
up, give up,
it's
give up. Even when I'm feeling
right here,
beat down, I know I
beat
gotta
down.
get up.
You know, my mama called me. Well, hold on,
Remain
y'all.
solid, 10 toes on the ground. I just can't give up, give up, give up, give up.
Is yourself. You gotta look yourself in the mirror and say, "You doing this for you. You doing this for your purpose."
I agree completely.
Like I said, my career changed, and I feel like I'm next. God gonna prepare that table for me, and I had a passion for cooking all my life, and we got something in common because our family. This is my cousin. Adina is my cousin.
Hey, I just want to make sure everybody. I just want to make sure everybody know that I am her little cousin. This is my older cousin. We went to high school together, but she was what 3 years ahead of me. Look, when I was a freshman, you was a senior.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's all good.
But what I was about to say is, with the music, it's been in us since we was little.
Oh yeah. So what? You know what? Give them a little bit of backstory about your endeavors. Uh, trying to get into this game.
You know what? I'm
So
graduating
give me.
the day before your birthday.
Oh shit!
Um,
Wait, hold on. Wait, time out. I don't think y'all heard her.
yeah, I'm gonna walk that stage in May. But my plans is to start my own business. I want to do a food truck. I want to, most importantly, let them see where that soul come from.
If
That
you
real
start
soul
a
food.
motherfucking food truck, niggas are gonna be lined up down the fucking block.
It's okay. I want it to be that way.
Down the block. Down the block. Straight up and down.
Because your music is hitting.
But I make music because I know look, certain motherfuckers make music and they don't even understand who they talking to. They don't even know who the fuck their audience is. Like, who are you trying to get to listen to this shit? I know who I'm talking to. We need therapy. We need help. We need healing. Our era, that's who I'm speaking to. That's why I gotta make records like Beat Down that I just played, because if ain't nobody gonna say it, I'll say it. Yeah. I'll be the nigga that say it, since anybody else gonna say it. Even when I'm feeling beat down, I know I gotta get back up. And
what you think about live performance, though?
Live performances?
Yeah.
I love performing. Anybody who been out with me, going to these clubs and shit like that, they know I don't have a problem. Look, it's been times I went to certain spots, I wasn't even scheduled to perform, but I felt the energy of the building, and so I make a quick move real quick. I go to an ATM in the club and get some singles, or get some money. Go to the bar and get some singles. Go to the DJ, tell him to pull up whatever latest song I put out, pull it up, play it, and I'm about to perform it and throw money at the same time.
So you say you got a passion for motivating people, is what I hear. So outside of music, what you do for a living?
All right, well, I was a youth specialist, a youth counselor for like 6-7 years. And then based off my experience doing that, I became a behavioral health tech at Henry Ford. And I work now I work with substance abuse patients 18 and over. And it's pretty much, I do that at night. I work midnight shift. So by night I'm doing that, but then by morning I'm back doing this.
But I say you do that all the way around. You know, even with
when you say 6-7 years of doing something, you damn right. It ain't been midnight shift 6-7 years straight. Morning shift, afternoon shift, midnight shift, hospital stays, good days, bad days, Pistons game, Red Wings game, hospital overnights. I done been through it.
So, you got a lady friend, cuz?
A lady friend. I have a lot of lady friends, but I know what you asking me. Do I have a special lady friend? I cannot confirm or deny anything. I just know I'm living my best life. That's all. That's really all I can say. I'm living my best life, stress free.
As you should.
Yeah, we about to close this up. We're finna go ahead and wrap this episode up. Thank you for listening to Don Radio. Jasmine, thank you for coming through. Jasmine, thank you for coming through. I truly appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Until next time, y'all.